Hey gamers, Maniac here with GamingSys.net showing off something kind of cool. You're probably wondering, well, what the heck is this thing in my hand? I've never seen anything like this before. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, or have this thing explain itself. This is the official 3DS XL docking cradle. And you're probably asking yourself, there's no 3DS XL docking cradle. I haven't seen one in stores. I haven't seen one for sale. And you're right. I haven't seen this in retail either. In fact, I didn't even know this was out. What tipped me off that something like this existed was on the back of the 3DS XL. If you can take a look at it, you can see that right surrounding the... Oh, let me let that focus a little bit. You can see that surrounding the charge port are two little gold contacts. And those two little gold contacts are perfect for a dock. And I was thinking to myself, wow, that'd be great if only this thing had a dock. And for a while, I thought it wasn't. But I'm a huge fan of Nintendo's, actually has a very good and very well supplied parts warehouse, where you can get all kinds of different parts, accessories, and things like, I don't know, cables, charge cables, AC adapters, controllers, styluses, any spare part that's made for any of Nintendo's hardware, you can pretty much get directly from Nintendo, and actually at quite a reasonable price as well. And having been a fan of, well, let's just face it, this is the Wii U controller, and as you can see here, the Wii U controller has its own dock, which is extremely well made. I thought, you know, it'd be really nice to get one of these and see how it worked. And as you can see here, the way it works is, you got a little charge port at the back. It does not come with an AC adapter. You'll have to use the AC adapter that came with your 3DS XL. And the way it works is that there's a little button mechanism. This is a pressure plate. The way this works is that when it feels the pressure of the 3DS on it, it immediately deploys the contacts. As you can see here. I don't want to mess with that too much unless I have to. And since this is plugged in right now, it's live, so I really don't want to worry about that. As you can see, there's a little groove here in the front, which you can see there. That's for the headphone jack. As you can see from this roller and everything else, it's actually quite well made. It's perfectly customized to the 3DS XL. And in fact, it keeps a permanent diagram. This is etched into the plastic. That's not a label. That's actually etched into the plastic of how to place this thing into the docking cradle. The way it works is that you basically slide it front first into the grooves and then just drop it in. And the button in the back is basically, once it's got its weight on it, the contacts deploy, and as you can see from the orange light here, this is now charging. It's extremely well made. It's a lot of fun. You can operate the 3DS with it on. However, I did notice that because that pressure plate on the back actually has a little bit of weight to it, the contacts will be deployed, but it will feel a bit unbalanced. Here, I'll lift it up a bit. As you can see with it open now, I will not turn it on for legal reasons, but well, that's not too bad actually. When I tried using it before, it did feel like it was a bit not solid on that contact port while it was open. My guess is I must have had it at a funny angle. But as you can see here, it's still receiving a charge while it's opened. So this is definitely running and operational. It's extremely well made. $19 brand new on Nintendo's official parts and accessories website. Only works with the 3DS XL. I believe the 3DS has its own dock, so if you have a 3DS, you can certainly get a dock for it, but you'll have to get a different part for it. I don't remember how much that particular one costs. For where I had to get it from, it cost about $5 shipping, give or take, so I think I paid about $24, $25 for it total, give or take a few pennies here or there. I do not I might have also had to pay tax on it, I don't remember. So that might have brought up the price to about $25 and a half. But I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied. Totally worth it. If you got yourself a 3DS XL, give it a look, and you can basically just leave the dock on your desk, and whenever you're done gaming, just leave it right over. Nintendo does promise that this thing will operate, will work properly when it's turned on. I've noticed that it will charge when the unit is still turned on. It will work, could be compatible with Street Pass, Spot Pass, everything involving that as well. So there you have it, guys. The 3DS XL dock. Until next time, this is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Over and out.